It's time for Let's Talk Business with Crockett and AV. Hey guys, what's on deck for today?
Good morning. Welcome to another exciting edition of Let's Talk Business with Crockett and AV. When you see the C,
you know it's me, and when you hear the C, it's Crockett and
AV. Back together again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it feels so good.
Like
you
we reunited.
And it feels so good.
Like we never left.
Come on now.
Man.
Once again, it's the life, man.
Happy Saturday to you. I saw you. Let me go back. I saw you in your regale. I believe that's how they say that.
Yeah.
Over with the at the rodeo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Last week doing your thing.
Yeah, I had to put my cowboy hat on.
I saw you.
Me? I don't know if it was a 5-gallon or a 10-gallon, but it fit me.
It was a lot of gallons in there. I'm
Yes,
gonna say
sir.
that. Looked like you had a good time though.
Oh man, it was wonderful, man. Everybody was in the building. You name it. The whole concept was perfect. We taking care of scholarships for the people. You know what I mean? And the rodeo concept is beautiful.
Yeah, the Black Heritage Society is always doing great things, and we definitely support them. And as they continue, as you said, to speak to the future, and that's what it's about, man. Not only being a blessing to other people, but using what God has blessed you with, your resources, to be able to give back to the next generation. Because where would we be if we didn't have people who were giving back to us as well?
Man, well, you know me, I got the heart of a philanthropist. You know, I believe in philanthropy in every kind of way.
You better use a big word on me.
Come
this
on
morning.
now. Sometimes I tend to.
I see the light.
But, yeah. So with that said, man, just to see all of the people in the place committed to supporting the future generations, man, and making sure that they get to college, doc. They've been doing so many great things. It was bunch of eloquent speakers, a bunch of eloquent supporters. I mean, you know, the entire community came out and supported. So, you know, I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do that each and every year as we welcome the rodeo season here, and we're excited that you're here with us this morning. It's going to be a great show. It's tax season, as we always say. You know, it's that time that it's raining down. We are at the final Saturday of January. Can you believe that this month is over with?
Man, I can't believe that it's over. And, you know, with me, it's raining checks on everybody.
It's that time, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to every $6,000 check printed at Crockett and Sons.
You got to take your time with that now. You got to take time to explain that.
Yeah,
you just can't throw that $6,000 out there. And people like, $6,000?
Get your taxes done at Crockett and Sons, and we'll get you your maximum refund. And we're giving a $6,000 same-day cash advance. Yes, it could be ACH to you within the hour. And we're taking care of you via Zoom, baby.
Is that a new commercial? Get your say that again. Get your taxes done. Say it again.
Get your taxes done at Crockett and Sons.
All right.
We will get you your maximum refund.
You need to do that. You need to make a jingle out of that, bro.
Come on now.
Yeah, you need to make a jingle.
A jingle jam.
Yeah. Do it one more time.
Get your taxes done at Crockett and Sons and get your maximum refund.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You can do that by calling the office 281-576-9119, 281-576-9119. Have some wonderful guests here with us this morning.
Oh, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, we always talk about everything that we've been done, and, you know, the Crockett and Sons has been out here for 19 years in business, man. We're going on our year 20, right?
Yeah.
So I said we're going to call this Testimony 2024.
I'm with it.
So every radio show that we're on, we're going to bring on some clients of ours that, you know, to me, they family.
Yeah.
You understand me? Today, I got one of the best cooks in the city.
Well, I don't see no dishes, man. I don't see no dishes, though.
You know, I did.
Did you eat it on your way here?
Possibly, but not today. But I have ate it many times before. You hear me? Yeah. Mr. Hypolite is in the business. Mr. and Miss Hypolite representing to the bone. You understand me? Beautiful thing.
Now, good morning to y'all. First of all, let me say that to get this started.
Good morning.
But what do y'all cook that good that Mike is? Because he lit up when he says that he ate with y'all. So I want to know what's some of the dishes that fine dining that takes place at the Hypolite House. Shine a light on me. Let me know.
Come on now, Kevin. Come on now, Kevin.
Well, you know, we into a little, we mostly do Cajun.
Okay. Yeah. I hear the voice. Where are you from?
St. Martinville, Louisiana.
I can hear it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But he had some specialties that he wanted, and he's a he was a potato man. I don't know if he's still a potato man, but I hit him with some smothered potatoes.
Yes, Lord.
With some and I had some sausage and shrimp in there.
Yes, sir.
And I did a little okra.
Yeah.
I had a little roast.
Well, you sound like my uncle.
Yeah, I had
now.
that big chicken farm and big turkey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And he loved his greens, so I had to mix them up He liked the cauliflower,
Yeah.
the spinach. He liked the works, the carrots.
Yes, sir.
So I had to have all that for him.
But you ain't asked me what I like.
And the
Mrs.
missus was on that spaghetti, but I made a spaghetti for her, boy.
Yes, Lord.
I tell you what.
The light ain't shining right in the right places right now.
I'm gonna put it shining.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get you.
All right.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
yeah,
well, good
yeah.
morning to y'all again. And just talk about Michael. Michael said something that I love, especially when it comes to people who you do business with. He used the word family. The relationship that y'all have with him, why is it so unique and special for the Hypolite family? Because he called it family.
That's what I like about him, and that's
Yeah.
what you just said. That's what hit you, and that's what hit us. Family, because that's how he treat us.
Yeah.
Like family. I never knew how long he was in business for, but
Yeah.
I just heard him say 20 years.
Yeah.
And we've been knowing him 15 years of that.
Yeah. So how did y'all first hear about him?
We first heard about him. Actually, I was managing a store, and my assistant manager, her boyfriend, told us about him.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a lawyer person, just like I'm a lawyer now, and there's so many different tax people that's doing taxes right now. And I said, nah, I got somebody I've been dealing with forever.
Yeah.
So even before I came to him, I was dealing with somebody for a couple of years.
Okay.
But being that listening to the friend, that's saying, well, you know what? I'm not telling you to go to him and leave where you at. Wherever you at, that's fine. But go to him and see, and then compare it, and then come back and talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't left him since.
Shout out to that maximum refund. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy Adrian B, man. Shout out to
B,
Adrian
right on.
Browns with
Okay.
it, man. You know what I'm saying? He doing his
Most
thing,
definitely.
singing in the city. He's somewhere performing, I'm sure. You understand me? When you looking for them cover bands, he's somewhere out here doing his thing. But definitely, yeah, man. And it's been a beautiful thing with the Hypolites because, they are here.
Yeah.
But they are many. You
Okay.
understand? So once we got together, I can't even count how many people Mr. Hypolite, Miss Hypolite done brought to the table. You understand me? Now I'm gonna make you laugh now, cause these my people.
Okay.
Right? Miss Hypolite, one day, somebody didn't call her back at the office.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't even call me, man.
Yeah.
I had to find out that they hadn't been following up with Miss Hypolite.
Yeah.
I called Miss Hypolite. She said, well, I don't want to bother you. You too busy. I said, man, if I need one of them plates,
Right.
I'm calling.
I'm calling you. Yeah.
You understand me?
Whether you busy or not.
Come on now,
Yeah.
you got my 24-hour number, man. Give me a call so I can make sure I keep the carpet red under y'all feet, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So it's nothing but love. It's been love forever.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Ms. Hypolite, your experience with him as well, because, like you said, it's family. I hear your boo talking about it, and I could tell, just by meeting him today that his nature is he going to spread the word about it. But what was the experience like for you at first?
Most definitely. I even have my oldest daughter. She's recommended people from
Yeah.
her workplace because they honestly take care of you.
Yeah.
Him and his team, Miss Sherry, is the bomb diggity to the fullest. Make you feel at home, and if you're not at peace with something, they'll dig a little more and see what else they can come up with for you. So definitely a blessing. We brought plenty people their way
Oh, my God.
that's still with them, and we love them to death.
Yeah. I love that, man.
They got us doing, look, we in Louisiana with them.
Yeah.
You did? And not just with that, with the health insurance as well.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, again, we take care of our people all the way around. But Mr. Hypolite they done been a part of everything. They done been to the events. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk about especially the healthcare piece, because there are a lot of people who we've gone across the city and just trying to push and let people become aware of the fact that affordable healthcare is here. They can still sign up and get it. Talk about the healthcare piece and why that's so important to y'all as well, and why you choose to go this route through Michael Crockett.
Well, I got a couple of friends that I've already sent his way. That I had a young lady, and she's pretty young. She's she might be maybe 23, 24.
Oh man, yeah.
And yes, and she didn't have no insurance,
Yeah.
and she found out that she had some things going on wrong with her.
Mm-hmm.
And so I hit up Crockett and I said, let me get that number again, Crockett. Give this girl this number
Yeah.
and see can she get this insurance, see if she qualify. Within about maybe, I want to say not even 2 hours, she called me back and told me that they had done called her and she had got it started. And then before you know it, she told me she was in on it, and
Not even 2 hours.
it was good insurance, and
Yeah, man.
she was ready. They had already said go.
Not even
So
two.
she
What
was
even
the
2
first
hours?
person.
Man.
She was the first person, and then I had another worker that I did the same thing, with her, just send him his way, and I mean,
Yeah.
he's never it's always feels so good to recommend him because we've never had nobody come back to us and say, man, don't send us. And even the same line that was used on me, because people do say they got people they're committed to.
Yeah,
that's
man.
fine. Keep your commitment.
Yeah.
Just go see him after your commitment. Go see him, and then you go from there.
Yeah, say try him out.
Try him out.
I like how you said that earlier. You got to stay where you are.
Yeah, stay where you are.
But go over there
And just see.
Just peep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because
And then you take it
sometimes
from
that'll
there.
do it. Yeah,
take it from there.
When you think about health insurance, because you said something, we see this across the city as well, especially in the 20s. I was trying to think back. I think me and Mike talked about this last year. I was trying to think back in my 20s. Like at 21, 22, did I have health insurance? Was I
did not.
even thinking about
I was not.
health insurance because you're so young? But talk to people just the importance of having it, especially even as a family. We need health care, and it's here. It's affordable. It's available. You just said it only took 2 hours to get it done. But talk about the importance for the young people who may be listening right now to the show.
But it's important because not everybody can afford health care. And don't get me wrong, we all get problems with our body.
Oh, yes.
And the worst thing you can do is have a problem and can't do nothing about it. That's the worst thing you can do. So in itself, that says a lot. Especially people that actually don't have it. Some people don't have access, or some people don't know. But when you get the knowledge of it, that's something you should be jumping right on.
Yeah. And especially accountability, making sure that your family is covered.
Making sure that your family is covered. Because you can't, even though problems happen, you can't wait till the extreme happen. The extreme happen.
Yeah, we don't want that.
You don't want that.
But Michael's had a lot of extreme situations. He talks about the reason why he got into it, helping his best friend.
Yeah, Clay. Clay.
I definitely know that story.
Yeah. That's my people, man. So, and that's what I love about them, right? So, because they've been with me, you got to understand, in 15 years, when we hooked up, I was in my first dealership.
Okay.
Right? And that's what I like about the whole testimony play, right? I was in my first dealership. I was in the closet. I was by myself, doing it all by myself, It grew from there to over 30 people working for me. You dig what I'm saying? But back then, boy, I was on that computer clicking them keys.
Can I share this too right quick?
Yeah.
When he first started getting help, I'm like, nah, give me Crockett.
Yeah, I got you.
He said Hypolite. What you say Hypolite? They learn from me.
They love you to say
they learn from
you
me.
at home,
but he said you got them, you got me.
Yeah, but what you say but I got you, so I won't stay right because I know what I got with you.
It took me a couple of times, but I said, all right, I got you. And I realized, he had to pass it on.
Right.
That's what it is.
But that's when you realize the company has grown.
Right.
And that's the thing about it. We start with you at the ground level, but now we see you expand. And it ain't gonna lie, he telling the truth.
Right.
It takes some adjusting because it's like I know the man. I'm going to him.
Right.
Give me the man.
Hey, Crock man now, man.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the funniest one of that, Doc, is when, because, the car dealership blew up, right? So we went from one location to 8. Doc, the customers would call. I got one partner that own a barber shop right now. He got 2 locations. He still will not buy a car from nobody that worked for me.
Yeah.
Now, Crockett, we need to sit down and put the whole deal together. But if they've been there from day one, so whatever they need, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a real life truth.
Let's talk business with Crockett and AV for those needing, as you've been hearing the Hypolite say, business, healthcare, insurance, tax, and other essential family needs. Call the Crockett & Son corporate office at 281-576-9119, 281-576-9119. Ms. Hypolite, Mike then is like Crockett & Son is basically like a one-stop shop. It's kind of like these new gas stations today. You can pull up, you can get everything you need right in this gas station. With this guy, it seems like that's what this relationship is with your family, that you've been able to use him in multiple ways. Yeah. And what were some of the other areas y'all work with Michael on? Did y'all have him at a school play or something? Because it sounds like y'all ate and everything.
I will pull up.
Yeah. Was he at your children's school play? Did he sponsor and produce that as well?
We know that he's a busy man. That's the main thing. We know that he's a busy man. We know that he's there if we do need him for anything. Mm-hmm. We have dib and dab into his credit repair.
Oh wow!
So
okay.
he did assist us with some of those issues back in the day. So
Yeah.
Reach out to it.
Man, that's a whole nother level.
Ain't it, man?
That credit repair.
Yes, sir.
And And was it because of the past experience with dealing with Mike on taxes that you felt comfortable? Because a lot of times when it comes to credit repair, if we be honest, I'm just talking about our skin.
Yes.
We don't like people in our business.
Exactly.
Facts of life.
Yeah, because the air is, it appears as everything is okay, but in reality, our world is falling apart.
Right.
So to be able to trust and open up to somebody like Michael Crockett, that has to have been years of experience of working together.
Most definitely. If you're going to trust someone with your taxes and to work to their full capability to give you the extent of your refund, you got to be open. And he makes you feel open, and the staff as well. You think that you have it bad, somebody else may have it as bad, but we got to be honest if we're going to move forward with whatever we need to get done. So, it can be, especially for us.
Yeah.
But, for us, African Americans, but you just have to be open. And yes, he makes you that comfortable to be able to dig in and see what he can take care of.
Yeah. Was it like when they put you through that credit process, you got to give up some stuff in order to clean,
you gotta
get it right. And sometimes your pride can get in the way and be like, man, I don't want to cut that back. But like you said, I'm sure he made the plan easy.
Well, yeah. I mean, by the time we was doing credit with him, we already had total trust in him from years' experience. So, I mean, so it wasn't nothing to question at that moment. But I can see somebody just coming, having those questions being legit. But I promise you one thing, he almost got the answers to everything. And one thing I will tell you, watching this man grow, I've even attended some of his business meetings. Yeah. Because he not only want to see himself grow, he want others to grow. And he held businesses to where hey, you can get on board too. Find what it is you want, find what it is you need, and build on it. And he's went through ways in those meetings on getting that.
Yeah, Mike, I want you to talk about too, because part of the mantra of what you do is family business, to making sure the entire family is taken care of, mind, body, and soul. When you see these testimonies, as you said, we've been doing since the beginning of the year, of seeing people come through and their lives a change for you, man. Talk about when vision connects to reality.
Man, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. So you got to understand, like, when I opened up Crockett & Son Enterprises, right, when the C was actually created, I talked to the designer, and we laugh about this today. I said, man, it's going to be called Crockett & Sons Enterprises, Inc., right? He said, Crock, you only doing one thing. You know what I'm saying? I said, no, Doc, but I got a vision, man. I'm finna take care of the entire community, Doc. You understand me? So he was like, okay, well, let's go and do it. So he created the logo, and of course, you see what we do with the C. Now, when you see the C, you know it's me. Yeah. I really mean it, right? So the most beautiful thing about helping the people and being a blessing to the people is when I get a phone call. Hey, Crock, man, I'm at the game, and I got a C on, and they say, oh, you know Crockett? Oh, he took care of me. He helped me get my car. He helped me get my house. And then the conversation starts with two different families talking about how God used me in order to be a blessing to them. And that thing, you know what I'm saying, that just let me know I'm doing what God said, man.
Yeah, because a lot of times we have this conversation, Hypolite family, we have this conversation, and because, we church boys, so, and a lot of times in church, everybody kind of equates everything to in the sanctuary, on the stage. I don't feel like if I'm using my gifts, if I'm not ushering, singing in the choir, preaching on the stage, or doing one of these things. But what about people like this? Because sometimes people think Jesus didn't have businessmen with him.
Come on,
but
man.
They were fishermen, tax collectors.
Come on,
he
man.
had people around him that were businessmen, and sometimes we equate ministry to just it's in the sanctuary or just even feeding the poor, if we be honest. But what about people who got bad credit that need help? Because you're more useful to us, to the mission, when your credit is straight.
Right.
Exactly.
That's honest.
Because you got money.
Come on, man. You have access to wealth. And then once you wrap your mind around wealth building principles and start applying those principles, then teach that to the generation coming behind you. So, like, look, y'all know how I am about Bill Crockett, right? It just is what it is, me and my boy. Last night, we sitting down, and I'm showing him, he 14 now, so I'm showing him his vision.
Yeah.
Because he know he got a vision, but he don't see all the pieces.
Right.
His vision is going to the league by any means necessary. But you also got to take care of your grades.
Yeah.
That's a part of your vision. You also got to take care of your chores around here. That's a part of your vision.
A major part.
Come on now. And you're an entrepreneur. You have to take care of your company.
Yeah.
So you got basketball with it. It's number one.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I show them all four, and then I said, now look, write these down. Now write down your vision for each one of them. Now read these every day and make your list of things to do against them every day. So every day a portion of your vision becomes reality. I said, look, Croc, everybody asked me, how did I get to where I am? This is the formula that God taught me. This is what writing your vision and making it plain looks like. This is how it works. Right? If you grasp this and just apply it to anything you want to do, you're going to be able to win. You will actually literally accomplish your goal. He said, Dad, now this might work for me, but it might not. I said, yes, it will. Yes, it will. Just make it your own. Apply the formula and make it your own. He said, all right, I'm going to try it. And then he started knocking it out. But I ain't figured it out at 14.
I know,
right?
Wasn't thinking about that at 14.
Come on now. So
you
if
got
I
a head start.
Come on now, if I get him to grasp it and hold on to it at 14, but he definitely blueprinted the basketball part with ease. He just wrote that whole out, dribbling, mental.
Yeah.
He just knocking it down. Oh, in the game, I'm gonna get at least 20 points. That's gonna be my goal when I hit the court. You know what I'm saying? And the goal at the beginning is to win. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he had a basketball conversation like it's a breeze. But I like that about him because that's what he into. And as long as he into it to the point where he applying himself, that's what's happening.
Yeah. And it can be happening for you as well. If you're needing business, healthcare, insurance, tax, or other essential family needs, call the Crockett & Son Enterprise Corporate Office, 281-576-9119, 281-576-9119. When you see the C,
you know it's me. And when you hear the C, it's Crockett and
AV and the Hypolite. So our special guest today. And just once again, for those who just joining us on Let's Talk Business with Crockett and AV, just talk about the importance of and why you would recommend people to work with Crockett & Son, because listen, he's got all these areas, from healthcare. You guys have did healthcare with him, insurance. Did y'all bought a car from him too?
We haven't bought them from him, but we have had friends that have.
Yeah. So what else have y'all done with Crockett & Son? I know y'all ate together, but I'm gonna keep going back to that until I see a plate.
Yes,
sir. But why would you recommend Crockett & Son to other people?
Well, I mean, like I say, the guy he's just a stand-up guy, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody is in business, of course, to make money.
Yeah.
But I think he gives that understanding that, I'm going to make mine, but I'm going to make sure that you're taken care of too. Yeah. It's not, he used the word family. He don't think of a one-time deal.
Yeah.
To him, his deal is, let's make this deal right to where we got this thing, me and you. And even though it's a whole family, he treats each person as me and you. Me and you.
Yeah. Yeah. Ms. Hypolite, when people come back to y'all, especially those that y'all have recommended to Crockett & Son, what do they normally come back saying? Is it great joy? Is it great, thank y'all for the reference. Thank y'all for referring him. What is it like when they come back around?
I just had this conversation with my oldest daughter. She called me, Miss Sherry, I was such and such. So
yeah, that sounds like one of the big checks.
I can't wait to go and fill out by Saturday. So I mean, just the excitement coming from her and her friends. She's 29, and just excited that they got them the max that they could possibly get. So,
Wait, let me tell you. Watch this, Mike. It's tax season.
It's raining checks.
You see how excited he gets?
It's raining checks in here. You hear me? I love it. Look here, we're going to stimulate the economy of the community and get started. You understand me? I want to see everybody with a big boy check and then want you to make it multiply in your life.
And you mean that.
Yeah. You understand me?
And how much do they get? How much could they get?
They can get up to $6,000 same day in less than an hour.
Woo.
ACH to your account. Yeah, facts of life. And you can do it via Zoom. You ain't even got to show up. We can do it in the air now. Yeah. We can do it and take a picture of your documents with your phone, shoot it right on over to the office, And we'll see you via Zoom. Miss Sherry gonna show up saying hello. She ready to see you with a bankroll. It's a real thing, man. It's a real thing.
That's a beautiful thing, especially in this season because it's a lot going on. And Mike, I want you to talk about too as we move forward. I know we got probably about 3 minutes or so, about 3 minutes left. But once again, about that, you talked about with your son. Just getting the business aspect in order, man, especially moving forward.
So this is the agenda of the organization, always has been, right? We're going to get you use your taxes, right? We're going to get your taxes for you, get you a piece of money, right? We want to get your credit fixed, right? Then we want to make sure you got some transportation so you can get back and forth to getting money, right? Now, whatever you need in order to get to thinking about generational wealth, right, is what is the goal. If we can get so the goal is to take care of 4 generations of your seed off of the decisions that you make with your life, right? With your time on the planet. What does that look like? My mama straight, she put up, right? That's one generation. I'm going to take care of me and my gal, we straight, right? So then I'm going to do something for Lil Crockett to be straight, right? And what I do for Lil Crockett going to actually cover Lil Crockett's kids, right? So that's the real estate component. People say, well, because I'm big on 100 years. Everybody know that. What is your 100-year plan?
Right, man.
Right? So how do you contribute 100 years to your bloodline? Go get you a piece of real estate. It lasts for 100 years, right? And if you can, get you a multifamily situation. Right? So then now that will take care of the generations after you. Once you've taken care of 4 generations, it's time for the generation after you to do the same. Right? And as we continue to do that cycle, all of a sudden your bloodline is covered because you were created. Period. And that's the goal for all of us.
Man, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it as we move forward. For those needing business, even advice from Michael Crockett, healthcare, insurance, tax, other essential family needs, call the Crockett & Son Enterprise corporate office at 281-576-9119, 281-576-9119. The Hypolite family, thank y'all for coming on today. And you said Rose. What do you say, Rose? I wrote everything down you said. So I'm looking for, not a miracle, I'm looking for some roast next time y'all come in because it sounds like it's going to be real good. But Mike, man, it's been another awesome Saturday and a lot of great things are happening out the city. So you guys definitely make sure you check out not only the podcast, Crockett & Son, but make sure you follow the Facebook page and join us here each and every Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Praise 102.1. For as we like to say, when you see the C,
you know it's me, and when you hear the C, it's Crockett and
AV. What's the Instagram? What's the Facebook? Is it Crockett & Son? Period?
Well, you know me, I'm still I think I'm still at Michael Crockett.
Oh, he's still Michael Crockett.
I'm such a regular guy.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, he's still Michael.
You can pull my name up on Facebook. On Instagram, I think it's at Crockett & Sons. I think everywhere else it's just at Crockett & Sons. Or at CNS Cares or at CNS Insurance, something like that. Just put the CNS out there and see what come back.
There you go.
Thanks for listening to Let's Talk Business with Crockett and AV. For those needing business, healthcare, insurance, tax, or other essential family needs, call the Crockett & Sons Enterprises corporate office, 281-576-9119.